I just want to make a couple of comments. I guess I want to comment about the process, and I want to thank the petitioner, all the time and effort that you put into it. I also want to thank the neighbors who gave so much input, and then land use under the direction of, or the chairwomanship of Councillor Campbell, and then certainly Councillor Finkham, all your guidance as far as getting us to where we are today. And I think what the comments that I would make would be, where are we today? We had a petitioner that wanted to do something with a piece of land, and there are a couple things that I think we did this time that are very different than the way we've handled a PUD in the past, and I hope that we will follow that plan. Number one was the fact that we required our corporate counsel, our legal department, to make sure that there were no loopholes, that everyone was absolutely clear in what the document actually is going to say in order to guide the future councils, future planning commissions, and frankly, future staff that will have to manage this project 20 years from now when none of us are here. And what you just saw was tonight, I jokingly referred to it as making sausage, but you saw corporate counsel sticking to their guns on an issue that they felt needed addressed. And I heard comments from council, no one's seen it, whatever. That was the whole purpose of tonight, was to get to the end result that we could, in good conscience, take a vote. And if anyone has an issue that hasn't been tied up, now was your chance. You cannot come back and armchair quarterback, you can come back and ask for it to be redone, but a lot of time and a lot of effort went into making this happen tonight. Number two, we actually put in, for the protection of the neighbors, a process under the next administration using one of the arms of our government, the Board of Public Works, to monitor, to approve, to evaluate each and every special event. It was very difficult for us to say no weddings or yes to weddings. That was impossible to write into this document, because you could have a 12-person wedding that would be no big deal. A 500-person wedding would be probably a problem to the neighbors. So the BPW being available to evaluate each and every event that is triggered by too much activity, that the only way we could define it was by parking, I think is a solution and will help all of us be good neighbors to each other moving forward. So I'm very, very happy with where we got to on that. Is it perfect? Probably not, but that's also another function of the BPW, that they will be able to learn from this event. And of course, this may never happen. So I'm always going to worst case scenario, but learn from this event. The next event will be managed much differently when they come for an approval. So I appreciate everybody's time. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't smooth, but it frankly shouldn't be. So I thank everybody for being here tonight. And if anyone was caught off guard by anything, that's just the way it is. And that's how this is going to go forward. So now the chair would entertain a motion.
Mr. President.